Alright, let's now discuss how we work with text data in a machine learning context. So in this part, we will be discussing the different text modeling considerations that we have to make when we work with text data. So imagine we have some raw text data that we, let's say, copied from the internet or a book. And the first step always includes a pre-processing step where we clean up this text. So in this particular case, you can see there are a few HTML formatting characters, which we, of course, strip from the text because this is not essentially part of the text, it's just formatting. And then after the pre-processing, we will then convert this text into a feature vector that we can then feed into the machine learning model. So to summarize, we start with the raw text data, which we then clean up to get the pre-processed text, which we then convert into a feature vector. And of course, the feature vector will be the input to the machine learning model then. So the next question then is, what type of machine learning model should we use? We have several options here. We can use classic methods for tabular data, for example, logistic regression or multilayer perceptrons that we covered before in this course. Or we could introduce new models such as one-dimensional convolutional networks and recurrent neural networks that are designed for sequence data. And then there is also, of course, the popular transformer architecture, which we will also cover in this course. So to start simple, let's begin with the classic methods for tabular data, the logistic regression and multilayer perceptron approaches. And then in unit 8.3, we will introduce these sequence models. And after getting a grasp of how these sequence models work, let's go to the transformers and see how we can do state-of-the-art natural language processing. Okay, coming back to this classic approach, the workflow is still the same. We go from text to feature vectors to the machine learning model. And here the key is how we actually represent these feature vectors. There are two popular options, the back-of-words model and using embedding layers. So for now, we will be focusing on the simple method first, the back-of-words model. So let's dive in and cover the back-of-words model in the next video.